Hello YouTube, this is Onyx, to some already known as Freddy. Now I want to address a certain individual in the comment section of my last video I made 3 weeks ago. The video is titled My Guest Appearance in TRS. Oh, and for the record, Victimone, I just put the title up. Damn it, I will put a motherfucking guest appearance word in my motherfucking title. Shit, I'm a guest, damn it. Because damn it, I am a self-invited guest. Damn it, I will put that motherfucker up there. I'll put that motherfucker up there. Nah, it's something I did, Vic. But you know, but it's not about Vic. It's I just wanted to say that as a joke, But let me get back. Let me be serious. Certain individual, they left me one hell of a statement. Vanessa motherfucking West. How you doing, Miss West? I'm gonna try to say this respectfully. And I'm only gonna do it this one time. And I'm gonna try to talk to you the way I used to talk to everyone on TRS. When Freddy was liked. When Freddy was cool and was everyone and was in TRS's good graces. So let me get back to the time where you had met Freddy and Freddy was cool and Freddy was he was liked and lovable and all that shit. Okay, let me get back. Okay. Hold on, let me get back. All right, I'm here. All right. Okay. Let's see. It's hard to do because I really want to just be the new me. I'll try to be the old me. Let's pretend I'm calling on TRS and I'm explaining I didn't do anything to you. Freddy, why'd you bring up my name? Okay. Let me say it respectfully. Only do it this one time. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be all because I made I could have made a very disrespectful video, but let me just try it for once in a long time. Let's go all the way back to when I had the conversation with you know her name, Big O. What's Big O? I'm not even mentioning her name. Big O. You know what I'm talking about. When she gave me the device to, and let me bring up this conversation. When I called in to the show before that, the show about interracial dating, this was over a year ago. It was Mr. Mitty and you know who, Big O. I call it Big O. When Big O and Mr. Mitty was actually having a episode about interracial dating, she actually said, I want to invite you to co-host on the show, but you got to have thick skin. I was like, well, I was a little reluctant. I said, all right. I wanted to go on the show because I wanted to explain, interracial dating from my perspective and what I thought about it and share my wisdom and my personal experiences so people would have a better insight of just what it's like to date outside your race. And then she, had her little bitch fits and she said, I'm not coming back to yours, even when she came back. And then when I was on the show, Mr. Mitty was co-hosting and then, she was on the show. And I came in and her, Mr. Mitty, and it was Mr. Beasley. And when I had the discussion about interracial dating with them, I said I was with my mom one day and we went to go get her car because it wasn't fixed. So I went with her to make sure, everything goes smoothly so I could ride back with her. Then I said my eyes darted at this Asian chick, right? Now, I never said I prefer Asian women. I didn't say I only liked Asian women. I didn't say Asian women are the most beautiful women in the world. I said my eyes darted at that Asian woman because I thought she was cute, right? I said that, but it totally got taken out of context as that's what I prefer, that's what I like. So that's what I was talking about. Now, Big O, she and I was being and they were talking and we were talking about why black men don't date black women. I told Mr. Mitty that I agreed with him. Now Mr. Mitty said, if you grow up K through 12, all your teachers are middle-aged white women. You see beautiful pictures of white women in movies, TV, radio, billboards, in department stores. You're going to find white women or light-skinned women much prettier than darker women. I'm like, yeah, I agree. If you see fucked up images of black women and, or you have raggedy black women in your family, which I don't have raggedy black women in my family. He said you're gonna view the women of your own race a certain way, and the women of another race a different way. I said, Mr. Mitty, I agree, because I've been through that shit, right? Now, Miss O, she was like, no, I don't agree. I don't like this. I would tell women, I'll tell any sister to stay away from you. I was like, whoa, hold on. Why? Because I came here to learn to ask questions. I also give them advice. She's like, because the part of you that's 80% of you is fighting with the 20% of you that, okay, might like us, but the 80% of you like something else. I said, you should just go date what you like to date. I said, all right, yeah. That was good advice. But to be quite honest, if I had completely listened to her and never asked a damn question again, you know what I would have done? I would have stopped calling TRS. Probably would have been with a woman, might have been light, might have been white, I don't know, something like that. And I would have been in the same mindset as I was before then. But, gladly I didn't listen to you, right? So, back to the conversation. Why I mention your name? I mention your name because you were part of the demographic of women. I felt that was very, very biased. You hate black men, and black women can do no wrong. And they've done enough to support black men, and black men just don't do enough. Well, I would personally say that, and try to be empathetic about this, because, because the other way being, because this way didn't work before, but I'm just doing it just to say that I did. Going on 8 minutes. There was stuff I never got to say. Yes, you did do something to me. I just never said it. You do offend me. Your words offend me. The thing is, this is why I will never shut up. And this is why I will never respect someone with your mentality towards black men who don't have a bias towards black women, I guess. One, I didn't like the fact that the way you talk to Joshua and the way you and other sisters on there would shit on Brother K. Maybe not you, but I more so you hear talk ill about black men in general, especially when we do date black men. Okay, don't laugh at that. Okay, you can laugh. When we date women outside the race, not black men. Hold on. Let's take that shit out of context. Hold on. Shit, you don't use that shit against me. Fuck. Okay. Okay. Let me get back to it. Let me give you an example. When I told you that men in California, if a woman comes at us hella sideways, you will get cussed out over here. California dudes, especially ones in the Bay, you will get cussed out if you talk jank at us. And your response was, oh, hell no. That instantly told me that no matter what you do, no matter what women say, no matter what black women say, we're supposed to sit here and accept it and never reject what you say and never disagree with what you say, even when we have our own opinion. Even when you're wrong, you're right. Even when you're right, you're right. When you're wrong, you're right. We can't be right. We can't have an opinion. We can't have a problem with what the things you do that we don't like. We can't have our feelings, our thoughts, and our grievances expressed towards you, even when we say it in a respectful way. We can't have that. So, you know, we're in the wrong for not liking how you act towards us. Is that what you're trying to say? Didn't like that. 2. When Joshua, oh, this really pissed me off. When Joshua said, you know, there's not a lot of good sisters out here, and they just pass up a good brother like me, and I might have to look elsewhere. Okay. And then you twist his words and say, see, there you go, Joshua. You want to downgrade us and justify dating white women. Or I think it was other races of women, whatever. You twisted his words, and then you talk down on black men who don't like the way black women act. The ones who prefer you, right? The ones who prefer black women, who have never strayed away, who've always remained loyal. The ones who have always stuck by you. See, and I said this to Q. I said I was once like Tyrone. I was raised in a single parent home for somewhat of my life, my younger years, so like half my childhood, and I had a bias for women. You know, growing up with 2 older sisters, and you know, a mother, and not seeing my dad for a long time, and having a lot of women in my family, I had a bias for black women. And I was like, oh man, men are evil, and shit, I'm not going to be like most men, and I'm not going to be like that black man. But this was when I was young. So I can say I was once like Tyrone, but at a very young age. What changed me is when I saw the hypocrisy that women were doing. You know, they get themselves and date certain men, and, you know, they get themselves an ass whooping. They get themselves pregnant to dudes that they don't like. They get themselves into trouble and justify it by playing victim and don't take responsibility for their actions and do not try to prevent it from happening again. When I started to see this, by the time I was 18, I hated it. It made me very angry towards him. So I don't take very kindly to you asking black men like me or any other man to don't say anything about black women or any woman of color. And especially when you have so many rants and complaints about brothers, and I have an answer for you, or a good advice for you that was given to me by a black man, and I'm trying to give it to you respectfully or non-respectfully. Either way, you don't receive it. And you not only shit on the black men who no longer say anything negative about black women, even when they see it happening right in front of their face, even when they're justified in calling them a bitch, calling them a hoe. And when they act like a bitch, they act like a hoe. They sit here and play victim and don't take responsibility for their actions and act oh so ugly to the men, to the brothers who have never strayed away and fight their hardest not to
betray black women as a whole. You shit on them too and ask them to not say anything. Even when they see something janky, you ask them to not say nothing. You ask them to have respect towards the queens and the queens of the damned. The raggedy ones and the non-raggedy ones. We don't get a choice in what to respect. We don't get a choice in who to honor and who to praise. Sorry. I'm not doing that. I'm not shutting up. Because I'm not gonna say nothing about a sister that's acting hella fucked up. And she has all these whining grievances and questions. And she might rant and complain to me about why there's a problem with the black men she dates. There's a problem with brothers. Well, first of all, I'm going to mention the problems with her and at least what she can do to fix it. So, yeah, women like you do offend me. Women, when you shit on black men in the whole, I don't like that. And how many times does a one brother like me or any brother matter have to say that we have done wrong and we have said some fucked up things and and we've turned over a new leaf. But sometimes you have individuals like me kind of flip that leaf in reverse and say, and we kind of look back and say, damn, you're gonna turn me into old me. You pull us when we want to get out of it, we pull it right back. Because, and as far as Tommy's concerned, I told this, told the story so many times. I no longer get enjoyment out of what Tommy says about the black community, black women, and anything else black. Because I'm tired of it. I don't get enjoyment out of the pain and just all the dirt and mudslinging. What I was looking for was individuals to respect. Right? Because let me ask you, for anyone that give me a solution, right? Anyone that give me a solution. What do you want brothers like me to do? What do you want? Excuse the puff from my chick. I had some, had my wisdom teeth pulled. Sorry if it's some swelling on here. It's because one's bigger than the other. It's kind of hurts, but I can still talk. So I'm saying, what do you want us to do when we see some fucked up things about the black community? We see fucked up brothers, fucked up sisters, and we see the shit and it's wrong. Do you want us to shut up and ignore it? Are you gonna handle it? Are you gonna say something? Are you gonna handle it? Are you gonna tell them what they're doing is wrong out of love? Because if you don't, we're gonna say, bitch, fuck you. Now, when we see some shit that's janky, we're gonna say, you hoe ass niggas, you bitch made dysfunctional motherfucking niggas who act so niggerish. Do you want us to not say that? Because when we're saying it because we don't give a fuck about those certain individuals with that mentality who misrepresent us when we want to distance ourselves just to have some grief, just to not have the whole hand of racism, systematic racism come down our necks. We just say, shit, can I just take a little grief off me? Shit, get him, not me. But you ask us to respect the righteous brothers and the coons, raggedy coons. Oh, you might call me a coon, whatever, but I don't give a shit. You ask us to respect the queens and the raggedy bitches that want the title but don't want to do anything to earn it. What do you want us to do? I just want to know. Because in light of all this, as long as you sisters right now
And all you brothers out here who support these sisters out here who are hypocritical, and all you Afro hypocrites, which I like to call you, you tell us don't say shit about us and we won't say shit about you. Well, do us a favor and don't shit on us who have distanced ourselves from a large portion of the community. Do us a favor and stick to your own. Speak for yourself. Don't speak for individuals like me. Because when we got to say something, then we bring a new dynamic to the table and call you on your shit. And yes, you have offended me. You sisters who talk about black women, you sisters who talk about black men, I don't like you. I don't like what you say about us. I don't like what you say about us men who who never saw anything positive about you, you know? And it took some hard looking at yourself and hard looking at individuals around you, and you had to go sometimes above and beyond and outside your environment to find individuals within your community to identify with. Like, you know, you've had to make some camaraderies. You had to go out of your way to find those individuals within the black community to respect. You had to search on, man, sometimes I've had to communicate people in the next state. I communicate with people overseas. I communicate with people in different cities, individuals who are like myself. So, yeah. So I had to. I couldn't just say, oh, there goes some black folks, let me go somewhere. Yeah, it's a bitch and a half. We're all damaged. We all need some healing. But again, what do you want us to do? What do you want us to... How can we help you? How can I help you? Can I shut up? Do you want me to say nothing? When I see something ugly and ratchet that I see a black man or a black woman do you want me to shut up? You and your people gonna address it? Are you gonna handle it? Are you going to solve it? Are you gonna call them on their shit and tell them when they are wrong, they're wrong? Are you gonna do that? Or are you just gonna are you gonna dress it up like a fat pig with some bacon who eats anything, who shits a whole bunch of crap everywhere? And are you going to put some lemonade, saute, and fry it? Are you going to put some lipstick on it and say, it's pretty now? Are you going to justify acting all niggerish and ghetto and ratchet? Or are you going to clean it up? Are you going to get some Lysol and some antibiotics and clean up all that nigger shit? Are you? Because if not, individuals who have no respect and patience for ratchet shit, nigger shit, or any type of shit that makes me look bad, well, I guess I have to show the same dirt that was shown to me. Kick it right back, because, you know, you're not going to take it. If you can't clean up all the raggedy shit, don't ask me to shut up. Don't ask any brother to shut up. Don't. You got no right. You're not it's not up for discussion to tell me or any woman or any man for me to be quiet, go with your own people, whoever you associate with, when you, at the same time, in the same breath, when we turn and walk away and we hear you, these coons, these sellouts, they need to wake up. Well, I have to say, motherfucker, I have woken up. But when I woke up to some ratchet shit. What are you going to do? What do you want us to do? You know what that individual's going to do, like me going to do? He's going to hit the snooze button, hear the nigga wake up call, and fall back to sleep and put his Jim Crow white supremacy sheets up and go, ugh, I love all this, as you would say. as you say, you would say, oh yeah, these brothers, they love white supremacy, they love this racism, they love massa. If that's the case, well, I'll put the sheets back on. But nah, I got up out the bed. Actually, I threw the mattress and the bed out the window and burned that shit. But when I woke up, went downstairs and left the house, I saw this shit. I went to the field and said, fuck this, I hate these motherfuckers. Where do I go? Well, I went to the next plantation, didn't like them there. Went to the next plantation, didn't like them there. Well, I went way up north and said, I found me some good Negroes and let me identify with them. That's what I did. And just because tomorrow that I become this ride or die militant motherfucker tomorrow does not mean that I'm gonna love what I see tomorrow and justify acting the way we do. Because my point is, I'm not the type of individual that hands out respect like Halloween candy. My respect that individuals, that black people have, that I've given to, I'm not an easy one to impress. I will never show respect to any sister, any brother that wants me to wake up and be conscious. I will never show them respect and loyalty to that individual. Hands out, they have to earn it. I'm that type of individual that's not easily swayed and moved. They have to earn that. So just because you black, and just because systematic racism is going to get that individual and me, does not mean that I'm going to actually go hands with them. Because, you know, the times that I did make the attempt to go over there and have camaraderie with them, they shit in my fucking face. Nah, I don't think so. So a lot of motherfuckers are hypocrites. So that's why I choose to keep my distance towards individuals, because they want me to wake up, but they don't want to join hands with me, even when I reached for them and say, hey brother, need you over here. They say, oh, we need you over here, but when you got over there, you got shit on the stick. Matter of fact, what you got was worse than what so-called those prejudiced people over there think. Oh no, I got twice as much. I got your fucking nigga coon. Go back over there with them folks. Well, I didn't quite go back over there, but I go sit down in that chair and just sat down and said, you know what? Fuck these motherfuckers. I'm gonna go somewhere else. Go where you're welcome. And to top it all off, I'll never shut up. And there are individuals like me who agree with what I'm saying. Because why did these views, and why did my subscriber shoot up like 16 people? They understand what I'm saying. That what I say makes sense, no matter how hateful I seem. What I say makes a lot of sense, because we're all tired of raggedy shit, and don't act like raggedy shit is a good taste in the mouth. Because I will say this, and let me give you a great example and leave it like this. Don't go to the hood if you ain't from there, or you're gonna feel the ghetto. But let me tell you this, stay out the damn suburbs, which is where I'm at now. And if you from the hood and you come to the suburbs and you expect us to do with that little nigga shit, you know, I'm for us blacks anyway. You think we're supposed to like it? We stayed out of your hood. Why are you in ours? And expect us to like the same nigga shit that you told us to get the fuck out of my neighborhood. Why the fuck you in mine? I came here to get away from you. Why the fuck you get here and get mad that I don't want it in my neighborhood?